How to control stress during the lockdown. Hello, I'm the Stress Master, Moulton. Here are 8 quick tips for keeping stress at a manageable level during the national lockdown and subsequent transition to what will represent normal. Number 1, control your exposure to media. Now, select a maximum of 3 sources from where you would get your information and make one of them an online source. Number 2, connect with people through calls, video, texts, and email. For some of you, it's now the opportunity to use the technology available. You may need to get a startup lesson, ask a trusted family member or friend, or search for an online tutorial. Number 3, reassure children and elders they are protected. The situation as we know it has become a bit unnerving, even for the bravest of hearts, but obviously not the foolish. People who are vulnerable and those with a limited capacity to understand the severity of the crisis, the children, not the foolish, will need an extra layer of comforting and security. They'll want to know they and those on whom they depend are just as safe as they are themselves. Now, there may be some repetition in this, but it's for those you love, so couldn't be that much of a bother, yes? Number 4, have age-appropriate conversations with family members. So when talking with and updating children different ages, be prepared to have a one-to-one conversation outside of a group meeting. Now, you wouldn't talk to your 14-year-old the way you speak to a child age 6. Number 5, encourage them to express their worries. It's not all about what you say. The better part of communication is listening. Ask questions and ask for clarification. It gives them an opportunity to think deeper and articulate their thoughts. If you don't know the answer, say so. Make a project out of going online and sourcing the answer. 6, keep busy with books, movies, games, etc. There's enough to do and keep busy for many days. You might just need a bit of planning. So section your days into thirds: morning, afternoon, and evening. I mean, will you always read at the same time of day and watch a movie in the evening? Or will you mix it up? Invite others, either within your personal environment or online connections, to make a schedule for a 5-day period and pin them up or share them around, so you'll know when you can interact and what activities you can share together. 7, use the time to complete unfinished projects and start new ones. Who doesn't have a few unfinished projects that can now be completed? On the other side of the coin, lay waiting those things you wanted to get underway, but also never quite managed to find the time to start. Well, guess what? And number 8, concentrate on self-care. You see, it's natural to let ourselves go a bit when we only have to roll out to go into another room or rooms. But hey, it's vital for your psyche and your own sense of self-worth to continue to put in the effort to keep up hygienic standards, emotional stability, and mental well-being. We must look after ourselves, and we might need to engage a friend or family member to act as an accountability coach. Use your imagination here, but keep yourself at the top of your list. How can you look after those who depend on you if you don't look after yourself first? And a bonus tip: initiate a stress management program. Being in a lockdown environment, both personally and in the wider community, coupled with the local, national, and global state of affairs, could justifiably have an impact on your mental and emotional health. Now, some people will, of course, be suffering from serious stress issues that require professional help. And if that's the case, they need to call a mental health helpline and talk to a qualified counselor or therapist. There are national as well as local helplines, and there's a lot of information about managing your stress on my own website, thestressmaster.com, as well. Here's to mastering your stress. I'm Moulton, the Stress Master.